My beloved brothers and sisters, what if I told you that the secret to happiness, peace, and even eternal success is hidden in just one word? A word so simple yet so powerful that it can change the way you see your life forever. Alhamdulillah. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, you take a deep breath, and you whisper Alhamdulillah. At that very moment, without even realizing it, you have connected yourself to the Lord of the worlds. This one word, this one expression of gratitude bridges the gap between you and Allah. It is more than just praise. It is an acknowledgement that every breath, every blessing, and even the ability to say Alhamdulillah is itself a gift from Him. When you say Alhamdulillah, you are not just thanking Allah for what you see in front of you. You are also thanking Him for countless blessings that go unnoticed. The beating of your heart, the protection you receive from harm you didn't even know was near, the food on your table, the family around you, and even the difficulties that shaped you into who you are today. This awareness softens the heart because it makes you realize how dependent you truly are on Allah and how generous He is in return. Think about how people often feel lost, empty, or disconnected in life. They chase after distractions, thinking happiness lies in possession, status, or recognition. Yet true peace comes when the heart is connected to its Creator. Alhamdulillah is that connection. It is the simplest form of worship, accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Whether you are in the depths of despair or at the height of joy, this word grounds you. It reminds you that everything is part of Allah's divine plan and that He is always with you. And the beauty of saying Alhamdulillah is that it changes your perspective instantly. If you are sad, it reminds you of the blessings you still have. If you are happy, it reminds you that your joy is from Allah. If you are struggling, it brings comfort in knowing that your struggle is not meaningless. Through this one phrase, your heart begins to rest because you know you are under the care of the Most Merciful. This connection is not something you can buy or earn through human effort alone. It is a gift from Allah, unlocked by gratitude. And the more you say Alhamdulillah with sincerity, the closer you draw to Him. That closeness brings light into your life, a light that no hardship can extinguish. There is something very powerful about the way Alhamdulillah transforms our emotions in times of difficulty. When life feels heavy, when pain surrounds you, and when your heart is restless, the natural reaction is to complain, to ask why this is happening, to look at others and wonder why their lives seem easier. But the believer has been given a secret weapon, a word that changes the entire perspective. Alhamdulillah. It doesn't mean denying the pain or pretending everything is fine. It means acknowledging that even within the hardship, Allah is still blessing you, still holding you, still guiding you. When someone loses a job, they may feel broken. But if they pause and say Alhamdulillah, they realize they still have their health, their family, their skills, and most importantly, their connection to Allah, who can replace loss with something better. When someone faces illness, the pain is real, but gratitude reminds them of the body parts that still function, the people who care for them, and the sins that may be forgiven through their suffering. Alhamdulillah doesn't erase hardship, but it brings peace in the middle of it. It is also important to understand that pain itself can be a blessing in disguise. If life were always easy, we would forget Allah. If there were no difficulties, we would never turn to Him in desperate dua, never cry to Him in the middle of the night, never taste the sweetness of relying only on Him. Hardship humbles the heart, but Alhamdulillah gives it peace. The one who smiles and says thank you enjoys it fully, while the one who compares it to others' gifts feels deprived, even though both receive the same thing. Life works the same way. When we say Alhamdulillah, we taste the sweetness of our blessings. But when we ignore them and compare ourselves with others, we lose joy, even in abundance. And this is also why gratitude leads to success. A grateful person doesn't waste time envying others. They are too busy appreciating and using what they have. Gratitude fuels motivation. If you thank Allah for knowledge, He gives you more. If you thank Him for opportunities, He opens new doors. If you thank Him for your talents, He blesses your efforts with growth. Success comes naturally to those who are grateful, because their hearts are not distracted by greed or jealousy. So the next time you feel unhappy, remind yourself that joy is not found in having everything. It is found in appreciating everything. Whisper Alhamdulillah for the little things, and you will discover they were never little at all. Because true happiness doesn't live in possessions. It lives in a heart that is grateful to its Creator. Life is never free from challenges. Every single one of us will face setbacks, disappointments, and moments of pain. Some will experience failure in their studies, others in their careers, some in relationships, and many in health. The question is not whether we will face hardship, but how we will respond when it comes. This is where Alhamdulillah becomes a shield, a source of resilience that helps us endure storms without losing hope. Imagine a person who loses an opportunity they had worked hard for. The natural reaction is disappointment, maybe even despair. But if they say Alhamdulillah, their heart opens to the possibility that Allah is saving them from something harmful or preparing something better for them. This hope fuels patience. It gives them the courage to keep moving instead of collapsing under the weight of loss. Gratitude also protects the heart from bitterness. Many people become angry and frustrated when things don't go their way. They allow resentment to build, which eventually robs them of peace. But a person who lives with Alhamdulillah does not allow negativity to control them. They accept that life will have ups and downs, but they choose to focus on the blessings that remain. This attitude creates strength, because nothing is more powerful than a heart that refuses to be broken by circumstances. And we should not forget that every trial carries within it a hidden mercy. Some difficulties wipe away sin. Some hardships bring us closer to Allah through dua and tears. Some struggles teach us patience, humility, and empathy. Gratitude helps us see these hidden gifts. When you say Alhamdulillah in the middle of hardship, you are declaring, I trust that Allah's plan is better than mine. I may not see it now, but I believe there is goodness in this. That trust itself is resilience. Those who practice this kind of gratitude often come out of hardship stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. They rise above their pain instead of being crushed by it. And in the process, they inspire others who are struggling. Because resilience is contagious, when people see you face hardship with gratitude, they begin to believe they can do the same. Every human being wants success. Some chase it through wealth, others through recognition, and some through achievements. But success in the eyes of the world is temporary, fragile, and often leaves the heart unsatisfied. The success that truly matters is the kind that brings peace in this world and eternal joy in the hereafter. And one of the greatest keys to unlocking that success is hidden in a single word. Alhamdulillah. When you look around, you'll notice something powerful. People who are grateful tend to move forward in life more than those who are ungrateful. Why? Because gratitude removes the poison of envy and comparison. Instead of wasting time looking at what others have, the grateful person uses what they have, and Allah places barakah in it. They may not always have the most, but what they have grows, multiplies, and benefits them in ways beyond measure. That is success. It is also important to realize that success is not defined by material possessions alone. Success is waking up with a heart at peace. Success is having a family that loves you. Success is praying and feeling close to Allah. Success is being remembered for kindness rather than wealth. And all of this is connected to gratitude. Alhamdulillah teaches you to recognize success in its truest form, not just in how the world defines it. And then comes the success of the akhirah, the ultimate destination. On the day of judgment, the grateful ones will stand out. Their patience in trials, their thankfulness in ease, their constant remembrance of Allah with Alhamdulillah will become mountains of reward. While others are weighed down by complaints and regrets, the people of gratitude will rise higher because they live their lives acknowledging Allah's mercy in every circumstance. What greater success could there be than entering Jannah welcomed by angels with hearts purified and filled with joy, all because they lived with Alhamdulillah? So let us not be fooled by the shallow definitions of success that the world sells us. True success is not about having everything. It is about being grateful for everything. And the one who says Alhamdulillah with sincerity will find themselves blessed in this world and honored in the next. You should carry this word in your heart. Whisper it on your tongue and let it shape your life. Because when Alhamdulillah becomes your way of living, happiness becomes your companion and success becomes your destiny.